This is a man who puts his money where his mouth is. He puts words into action, and he's a true leader, and he's a sincere, genuine person.
He is the poster boy, if you will, for what can be done when an organization gets behind one individual and says, we're going to see you through this.
Well, I was raised by 3 women, my great-grandmother, grandmother, and mother. 3 strong women, 3 beautiful women, 3 smart women. I grew up in Inglewood, here in Los Angeles. At the time it was predominantly African-American, now it's primarily Latino. But there was a lot of violence and a lot of drugs and a lot of gangs in the neighborhood, and actually next door to me and across the street from me. And for me, I just wanted a different life. I wanted a life that I would define, a life of opportunity. I made a decision on my sophomore year that I wanted to go to UCLA. I went and walked into the guidance counselor's office and said, what do I have to do? And they told me what I had to do, so I did it. Vincent Cordero as he exists today would not exist. I'd be a different man. I'd be living a different life.
One of the really critical things that the Hispanic Scholarship Fund has done for so many is say to them, you can make it, we believe in you, and not only that, we're going to bet on you. And that they did that for Vincent, and Vincent is now doing it for others, is the whole story. You receive, you benefit, and you give back.
We are launching an education initiative next year, and the first organization that I thought of to reach out to was the Hispanic Scholarship Fund, not only based on what they had done for me, but as well what they've done for so many. It's going to be called Fox Deportes Apoya. It'll consist of PSA campaign, branding, and marketing, the concept that every Latino child can, should, and must go to college. You know, sports is a great unifier. Sports is probably the driver of the biggest passions that people have, and to have the opportunity and use that platform to message to our viewers that education is a must. What better way to do it than when you have the attention of the audience than to communicate a message that really matters, and education really matters.
What better example of what these funds can do than looking at Vincent? What he's doing and his excitement about moving this part of the population forward, there's no better speaker as to that than Vincent. He's no better example.
The proof is always in the pudding. Look what this fellow has done with the education that he got, with the scholarships that he got from this organization. Look what he has done. He is wildly successful. He saw the difference that it made in his life. So everything that he can do, of course he's going to do it. It's part of his makeup. It's part of what he lives and breathes every day of the week.
At the end of the day, I think we all have that phenomenal capacity to do anything and everything. All youth and all families should absolutely understand that every Latino child can and should go to college.